When your dog's paws begin to paddle in their sleep, when a soft sound escapes them and their eyelids flutter, do you actually know what is happening inside their mind in that moment? Most people assume it is something simple. A vague loop of movement, maybe a chase, maybe something meaningless replaying behind closed eyes. The reality is far more extraordinary than that. Scientists have spent decades studying the sleeping brain of dogs, and what they have found changes everything about how you see that small twitching body at your feet. Most owners watch it happen, smile, and look away, never realizing they are witnessing one of the most intimate windows into their dog's inner world that exists anywhere. For a long time, the twitching was written off. A muscle reflex. A body misfiring in the dark. Nothing meaningful behind it. Then the science caught up. Researchers recording the electrical activity inside sleeping dogs found something impossible to dismiss. Dogs cycle through the exact same stages of sleep that humans do: light sleep, deep slow-wave sleep, and then REM, the stage of rapid eye movement where the most vivid dreaming occurs in humans. The brain wave patterns recorded during a dog's REM sleep looked remarkably similar to our own. This was not a theory or a hopeful assumption. It was recorded, measurable evidence that the animal sleeping at your feet is not blank in there. They are dreaming, fully, completely, in a mind as active during sleep as it is when they are chasing a ball across a garden. And you can watch the exact moment it begins. Around 20 minutes after your dog falls asleep, something shifts. Their breathing becomes slightly irregular. Behind their closed eyelids, their eyes begin to move. That is the dream starting. Not a reflex. Not a nervous flicker. A real experience unfolding in a mind fully alive in the dark. Part 2. Something in their brain holds them still on purpose. Here is something that makes the dreaming dog even more remarkable. Watch one closely and you notice something almost strange. Their mind is clearly racing, paws flickering, something playing out behind their eyes, and yet their body barely moves at all. There is a specific biological reason for this. Deep inside the brain stem sits a small structure whose job, during REM sleep, is to switch off the large muscles of the body. It essentially creates a temporary paralysis, the same mechanism that prevents you from standing up and physically acting out your own dreams. Your dog can run at full speed in their sleeping mind while their body remains still on the floor because something inside their brain is quietly holding them there. Scientists discovered this when the mechanism was deliberately disabled in sleeping animals. Without it active, the sleeping creatures stood up. They stalked. They pounced at things only they could see. Dreams were suddenly visible, playing out in real space, in real bodies, in front of the researchers watching. This mechanism is weakest in two groups: very young puppies, whose brains have not finished developing it, and very old dogs, whose version no longer functions as efficiently. This is exactly why puppies and senior dogs twitch and paddle and whimper in their sleep far more dramatically than adult dogs. A puppy's dream is literally leaking out through a body that has not yet learned how to contain it. And not every dream that escapes is a peaceful one. Sometimes the movements are too sharp. A whimper surfaces. The breathing goes fast and shallow. Dogs, like us, have nightmares. If you ever see this, resist the instinct to shake them awake. A dog pulled suddenly from deep sleep wakes confused, half of their mind still somewhere else. Instead, say their name gently from where you are. Let your voice reach them first. Because of all the sounds in your dog's world, your voice is one of the ones that has always meant safety. Even in the dark. Even inside a dream. Part 3. Scientists found out what is actually in the dream. Knowing a dog dreams is one thing. Knowing the content of that dream felt impossible. You cannot ask them, and you cannot see the pictures behind their eyes. And yet researchers found a way to get closer than anyone expected. A team of neuroscientists studied animals learning to navigate a new environment. As each animal learned the route, the scientists recorded the precise pattern of brain cells that fired, a unique neural signature for that specific experience. Then they watched the same animals sleep. During REM sleep, those identical patterns fired again, in exactly the same sequence, so precisely that the researchers could identify which moment of the experience the animal appeared to be replaying. The animal was not generating random images in sleep. It was replaying its day. A faithful, detailed rerun of what it had actually lived through, reconstructing itself in the sleeping brain while the body lay still. Mammals share this memory replay system. Dogs are mammals. Which means your dog is almost certainly doing the same thing every single night, taking the events and experiences of their day and running them again in the quiet hours of sleep. And that changes everything. Because if a dog's dream is built from the material of their day, then the content of that dream has a source. Whatever filled their waking hours is what fills their sleeping mind. Part 4. Dogs dream like dogs. If a dream replays the day, then a dog's dream should look unmistakably like a dog's life. And research suggests that is exactly right. Studies into dreaming patterns across different breeds found that the dreams which surface tend to be breed-specific, shaped by the instincts and purposes each dog was bred for. A dog built for retrieving appears to dream of retrieving. A dog built for guarding appears to dream of guarding. They are not dreaming in vague abstractions. They are dreaming as themselves, doing the things their bodies and their natures were built for. Even the size of the dog shapes the experience. Smaller dogs appear to dream more frequently but briefly, cycling through shorter dreams in quick succession. Larger dogs dream less often but sustain their dreams for significantly longer, sometimes holding a single continuous dream for several minutes. And there is something worth sitting with when it comes to older dogs. A senior dog's body slows. The stairs become harder. The walks grow shorter. The things they once did with ease now cost them something. But in sleep, none of that applies. A dog's dream is a replay of their day. And a dog's day, more than almost anything else, is organized around one presence. Waiting for you. Watching you. Hearing your voice. Following your movements. Greeting you at the door. Living, more completely than most humans will ever be loved by another creature, for the moments when you are near. So when scientists were finally asked the question every dog owner quietly wants answered, what does my dog dream about, the answer almost had to be what it was. Dogs appear to dream about the things and the beings that matter most to them during their waking hours. And because the bond between a dog and their person is one of the deepest attachments in the animal world, the researchers concluded that owners are likely appearing in their dogs' dreams with remarkable regularity. Your face. Your scent. The feeling of being near you. Let that stay with you for a moment. The twitching paws. The soft sound that escapes them. The eyes moving beneath closed lids in the dark. Somewhere inside that sleeping mind, more often than not, it is you. Not as a passing thought, but as the center of it. The same way you sit at the center of their waking world, you sit at the center of their sleeping one. Your dog does not switch you off when they fall asleep. They carry you in, past the noise of the day, past everything else, into the one private space that belongs entirely to them. So tonight, when your dog drifts off and their paws begin to move, watch a little longer than usual. Because somewhere in that small twitching body is a mind fully alive, replaying something real, running through something that mattered. And the odds are good that wherever they are inside that dream, they are not alone. They are running through a field that looks a lot like home. And somewhere in it, you are there. That is not sentiment. That is what the science points to. And it is one of the quietest, most extraordinary things about the animal sleeping at your feet. Subscribe to Raffaloo. Remy will see you in his dreams tonight. Paw prints.